Hello,
Hi.
hello, hello. Welcome
Come
back to the
downstairs, buddy.
Football Corner. Welcome back to another
I'll
live
go get it
stream,
for you. Just give me a
another
couple minutes.
show, another video on the channel. Big up to everybody who is tuned
I
in.
know.
Let me mute
Here.
Capo's mic because I was just having conversations. Big up to Capo. Welcome back to the Football Corner. We're
Whoops.
doing this one early. No, it's all good. We're doing this one early. It was meant to be a midnight show, but we're doing it at 11 p.m. And before we get started, guys, I want to play you a video which got sent to me live from the Emirates Stadium, guys. So I want you guys to take a look at this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on it, please, guys.
Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that? Dun, 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 dun. There he is, bitch.
There he is.
TS down, bro.
He wasn't having it. Animal rights and all that. You know what I mean?
He ate the bees, man. He ate the bees.
He likes his tea with a little bit of honey. What are you gonna do?
No, 100%, 100%. Big up Barbarossa as well. On saying let's go because of the Havertz dagger. Listen, we are going to be talking about it. We're going to be getting into this game because listen, there was a load of emotions, man. We were at times saying, okay, this is the time for you to, this is the time for you to really show if you're a man, to show if you're a title winner, if you've got the mentality to go the extra mile, if you've got the mentality to get past that hurdle, get over that hurdle. Do you know what I mean? And, certain times in a title race, you come up in games where it's difficult, where the other team is making it difficult, where you're, you know what I mean? You're not playing completely at your best, but you need to get over the line. And I think today was the biggest. This looked like the best evidence for that we have the mentality to get over the line. We have the mentality to say, you know what, we're not down and out. Yeah, we are gonna win. We are gonna keep on winning. We are gonna keep on going. And people who are doubting us are just in the mud right now because a lot of people in that stream. I know everybody that was here earlier. They were seeing it. They were seeing all the rivals in my stream, in my comments, putting the comments of the bees and bzz, 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 and this and that. Of course, they were all there, but we managed to win. We managed to win. We managed to get that boost. We managed to get that winning feeling, and it's so important. And exactly what Raw says, which is we need to win Porto. That's the main thing now, and that's the next one. That is the next one. But for us getting this win, it makes us more. We can take this winning feeling into that Porto game. We're back at home. Do you know what I mean? We're not away. So we're in the best position now to go into that game and be like, you know what, we're confident, we're here, we are at home, we're gonna dominate you guys. So listen, I won't speak too much about the Porto game because obviously we're gonna have the match preview for that anyway. But boys, Havertz dagger at the end. And my oh my, did it feel good to see that? My oh my, did it feel good to experience it? Havertz dagger. Listen, big up Havertz. Obviously, whenever we mention him, we have to do the quick little.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
But in reality, listen, big up to Havertz because he stepped up massively in that final moment. Yes, there we go.
See that?
But listen, lads, give me your thoughts, man. Give me your thoughts. Give me your feelings on this win, man. Because like Barani, bro. Like Barani, hey, bro. He said, "Yo, guys, how are we? I'm totally drained, ecstatic, but drained, and that's how we all feel. To be honest, we're just drained because of what they said.
Gents, I think we saw the emotions get the best of us today, and I really feel that it all started from the back. Um, having an emotional Ramsdale in net kind of just gave everybody else that just into their head kind of. We didn't play obviously the way we wanted to play. The most important thing was the 3 points today. We played with a lot of emotion. We played the day before a huge game tomorrow, Manchester City versus Liverpool. So I think the boys were definitely feeling the pressure today. We weren't as fluid as we usually were, and a lot of people were expecting a big win today. The biggest change, obviously, in net, and I don't think Trossard was influential, but it's a like for like for me. And at the end of the day, our emotions were then controlled by what we needed to focus on, which is get that win. And it was encouraging to see. It came at a perfect time for me before a huge Porto game that will eventually set up perfectly for Man City. So we're talking about today's game. I didn't like the performance all that well, even though I felt like we definitely had a lot of the possession, 72% compared to the 28, 17 total shots with 6 on target for us. And then, the Bees had 9 shots, and I believe they had like 5 on target. It could have been a lot worse, let's be honest. We could have been talking about a defeat today if it wasn't for Ramsdale's heroics after his complete and utter calamity in the first half. But most important thing is that the boys came through with the 3 points. I always, Liverpool talks about the mentality monsters. I'm talking about the mentality marvels. And I'm just happy that the boys are growing a pair and not giving up and fighting towards the end. And like you said, Havertz had a big role to play, and everybody knows that he's not my cup of tea, but we got to give the guy his flowers, his roses, whatever the hell he wants, his petunias. We did what we had to do, and we moved, man. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm happy. I'm buzzing. I want to go ahead and celebrate and just chill out and see who the hell is going to choke out who tomorrow. But today was the most important day, and 3 points is what matters most.
The one thing about today is normally, and we've seen this before against Fulham, against West Ham, when we are in awkward positions, when we are in positions that the dark arts takes over the game, we lose our heads and then we don't recover afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And today, they tried everything. I said it in the stream. I said it in the watch along as well. Everything is a foul. The game was not going fluid. The game was just stopping every 1 or 2 minutes, and it was annoying. It was one of those games that it just became annoying how many times the game just stopped for a foul. You know what I'm saying? And it was mostly because of Brentford players, because fouls on them, quote unquote. Some of them were sus. I thought I'm not the type of guy that blames the ref, because you know how many times I roast Arteta, I roast our players, because I like to keep them accountable for what they do. But the referee today was abysmal, bro. I swear this guy, bro, missed so many things that he just effed up the game for me. You know what I'm saying? And and normally in those kinds of situations, our players are just capitulate because of that mentality that you need to deal with, that negative energy that is surrounding the game. And you know how most of our players are confidence players in Havertz, for example. And we tend to draw those games or lose those games. And today we've showed that we have cojones. And that's the one thing about today. We've shown that we have cojones, and we have we have enough to beat these kinds of teams and these kinds of anti-football teams. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy, man. And we didn't capitulate because of our Achilles heel is normally the dark arts and these kinds of games. And today we came through and got the W. And Mr. Kaidaber was on the front line again. He has now 4 in 4, which is amazing. Great form. He has 8 goals now, I think, the second highest in the squad. coupled with a few assists as well. So yeah, long may it continue, man. We're happy, and these games are normal. It is normal. This is the
Yo,
Premier League,
son,
bro. Easy
son.
games do not exist in the Premier League. That's
That's
it's as
facts.
simple
That's
as
facts.
that.
That's facts. That's facts.
You need to have these scraps just to make these boys into men. You know what I'm saying? You need to handle these awkward situations because I'm gonna promise you, the next game we have against Porto is gonna be 20 times worse
Yeah.
than these guys when it comes to doing the dark arts and the psychology. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
is exactly what Capo said. This was a great test for these boys ahead of the Porto game, and now they're ready. And I expect
Mm.
fireworks, man. Fireworks at
Yeah.
least.
Son,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yes.
hear.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear no pause when my man said cojones here. What's going on?
Yeah, because listen, there's
Yeah.
context. No. Because listen, are we really gonna bring that up? Do you want
I
me
don't
to
want
bring
to.
that up? Do you want me to say that?
You lot, you
Okay.
lot always say pause when something
Okay.
seems a little
So
bit, come on, man.
okay,
Just
so I
do
don't
that
like to
shit,
bring up
dude.
private conversations from the backstage, yeah. But in this
Okay.
instance, guys, so Barani,
We weren't talking about cojones in the back.
Abdi, Raw, Hugo, I know you guys are in here. I need you guys to let me know which one is a pause worthy moment, yeah? Okay. Is T saying we have the cojones? Is that pause worthy? Or is Capo saying when he's talking about drinks and stuff, he's like, we throw it back in the US? Is
Bro,
that a
no.
pause worthy moment?
In
Yes.
Colombia, papi, in Colombia, we throw it back, bro. I don't want to hear
Yes,
that.
in Colombia,
Nah,
you throw it back. When you say
tírala,
you throw
tírala
it
back.
back, that's
Yo,
crazy, bro.
hey,
People are
my
like,
man.
yo,
Tego Calderon came out with a track called Tírala.
no.
No, I don't want to hear it. Nah, bro, I don't want to hear
Hold on. So when you're talking about throwing it back, what do you refer that to? You refer that no, you refer that, bro. You refer that to a
Drinks. We're
woman
talking
doing her
drinks.
thing,
No,
bro.
no,
My
no. But
brother.
we're
My
talking
brother.
drinks, man.
Right, yeah, they're too
When
much,
you're an alpha male like myself,
there you
a
are.
fine
Oh my
specimen,
god,
you
wow.
only think one way, and that's. Let's just leave it at that. You know what? Let's go back to the.
Hell to all my beta males, bro. We're here, bro. We're active, bro. Wallahi. At this point, I'm a
Don't worry
beta
about it,
male.
baby. There's not this right
There you
here.
are.
Throwing
There
it
you
back
are.
means one thing,
I
baby.
listen. It's an
Tomando,
AO
Bobby.
moment. It's an AO
Tequila.
moment. We're gonna pause it and we're gonna move, okay?
Tequila.
But Deo,
Yes, sir.
talk to me, my brother. Talk to me, man. How are you feeling?
Man, look, I'm relieved. I mean, that's the one word to
Good word.
describe how I feel. I'm relieved. I'm relieved that we showed the mentality that we could do this, because there was just too much out there with everybody saying all the nonsense they were saying. And I spoke with Chef. I said 4-0. I don't care who. I said 4-0.
I wrote that down in my notes.
Yeah, then I qualified it by saying I don't even just care. I want my 3 points, but 4-0 for me is where I see the level of this team now. But then I realized today as the game was going on that when we play teams that bring this dark art style of stop and start, stop. I mean, the total number minutes played today was like one half, literally, on the ball. Everything else was out, like throwing, fouls, lying down, holding, waiting. It's like, and that tires players out. I'm glad that these boys are becoming men, that they're getting to the point where they're not just capitulating under pressure. Everybody has always said things like, Liverpool know how to win, Man City know how to win. Well, I agree with them. Man City know how to win. I don't think Liverpool knows how to win. To me, they've only won it once, and every other time they did not win it. When Man City won, they also bottled it, like we bottled it last season. But this season we're showing that we have drive, we have tenacity, and we're willing to go the long haul. So tomorrow we watch. Tomorrow I'm going to be watching with a cup of coffee, just chilling. Liverpool and City. I'm going to make sure my caffeine levels are very high, so that when I'm done, I can come and give them my peace of mind.
Hey.
Like whoever, if they draw, if they tie, I'll ease up on both of them if they tie. But if one of them should lose, whoever loses, I am labeling them a bottler immediately, because that's what they'll do to us.
But today's game really showed, and I have to give Mikel Arteta props, man. I have to give props to Mikel. I read an article somewhere that said Mikel watches like opponents' games that he literally that the guy literally does not do anything else but just watch and strategize. Right? The article was really breaking down how this guy barely sleeps at night. And I have to give him props because you've seen Arsenal find a way against every type of team this season, except for a few where we fell short. And even in those games, Fulham game, I can say we didn't play very well. The West Ham game, I don't know how he broke down at the end. Who else? Every other game, I think we've sort of found a way around.
Porto, he was outclassed, but
Porto,
was
I think
experience more.
No, and I don't. I think Porto. We went. You could tell the players went there with the mentality of we don't want to lose. They should have gone with the mentality of we want to win. They're like we don't want to lose. That's how they played. Arsenal played. We don't want to lose. There's a difference between going like I did judo, and there's a difference between going on the tatami and saying I don't want to lose, or you know what, I'm going to choke this guy out. Or I'm getting my pawn. Like you go in there with that mentality, and you literally will do way better. You will perform way better. You're not going to hold yourself back. So Porto, I think we went there with the we don't want to lose. With Brentford today, we went with the we're here to win. But Brentford, I mean, look, we struck the woodwork. Gabriel's header caught on the line, 2 penalties that we're not giving. There was almost about 8 or 9 chances of goals that was created in that game. So and Kai Havertz scored the second goal, 86th minute again against the same Brentford.
Yep.
Remember in the first leg, he came in 86 minutes, scored the same thing.
Scored the same header, yeah. Make the goal.
Header.
All at it, yeah.
So that's so for me, I'm just happy that the boys are maturing into men, and they're beginning to show that hard work pays off, because these boys have worked hard. Last season, it was painful. It was painful last season, and I'm sure it was more painful for them.
Yeah,
and this season, this season they're there again, and they're looking. They're like, you know what? If City and Liverpool are going to drop the ball, we don't want to drop the ball. My thing is, let's just take every game as it comes, one after the other. Like I said, I'm relieved. I expected more in the gameplay, but if a team is playing the way Brentford played today, there's nothing you can do but just try to figure out how to just be scrappy with them and get your win, get your 3 points. The next time you play another team, if they open up, we destroy them as well. But if you play a low block, we just be scrappy and get a 3 points.
No,
Dayo.
Yes.
Why were most of the Arsenal fans today expecting that this was going to be a walk in the park? Let's be honest. After what we saw the Bees do at the Etihad, and the only reason why Man City came through with the only chance to score a goal was when Ben Mee slipped, or whoever the hell the last man was to slip, and he was just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. At the Etihad, 1-0. Bro, that's ballsy. So for anybody to have chess today, other than just being the English Premier League, and it could have been a fairy tale story if Tony would have, struck that volley a little harder, would have went over Ramsdale. It could have been curtains. So
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead. I mean, I'm just
I
wasn't confident going in here.
I'll say why. Because obviously, Dayo had a 4-0 prediction. I had a 3-0 prediction. The reason why I'll let Dayo go so he can explain from his point of view. My point of view, and the reason why I was I was confident going there is because I think the momentum was very different. City, on one hand, and Letty actually comes in. Look at Letty here, the fraud. Freaking Majin Buu in the panel. You fraud. So
Majin Buu,
listen,
from Dragon Ball?
Yeah, bro. They're frauds, bro. They're frauds.
Hey, rest in peace to the creator, by the way.
There you are. Wait, what did you say? Rest in peace, who?
I said rest in peace to the creator of Dragon Ball. Now that you mentioned Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He passed.
The creator, yeah, he passed away.
Rest in peace.
But hero, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. But my thought process was the momentum was very different. Yes, City were winning games, but the way City were winning games at times, you could see they were giving up chances. You could see that their defense wasn't what it used to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Their defense wasn't what it used to be when they were going into games and solid at the back and solid in attack, and they were running down teams. It was very different for them now. It was very different for them now. For us, we're going into this game with a solid defense where we only conceded 7 shots against us, 7 shots on target, I think it was. We're
Yeah.
going into it scoring 31 goals. So the momentum is very different. The what we were doing before going into this game was very different to Manchester City. So I understand that they went to the Etihad and they got it was a 1-0 win. Luckily, they got that off of a slip from Ayer, I think it was. Ayer who slipped. But for me, the reason why I was confident is because the momentum was very different for us. I felt like we were
Yeah.
the better team, and we were the best team in the league on form. If you looked on the form, we were the best team in the league, just based on how we were performing. So that's why I went into it with a bit of confidence. But Dale, I don't know what you want to say about
I mean,
that as
like,
well.
yeah. To be honest, if we just look at just the data, just of course they got a win. They went to the Etihad. They did what they did at the Etihad. But if you look at their current form, the last 5 games they've played, the last 5 games Arsenal has played. If you look at the aura around the entire, and then again, their back four, their main back four was not going to be there. Arsenal is informed. On paper, it was supposed to be a whitewash. On paper, right? But this just reminds me of like when you go play pool, you know how to shoot pool, and you play with someone who doesn't know how to play. You're trying to set up your balls, or like, and then they just keep smashing everything. Like that's what they did to us. They gave us no chance to breathe as well. They were just basically like it was just stop, start, and that changed the entire thing. If they had tried to play us, you would have seen the normal Arsenal counter them, get in there, score a few more goals. I'm just glad we got the 3 points because it's games like this that can literally just topple us over.
Mhm.
Before you know it is dragged out, it's 1-1,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh my god. So I mean, on paper, the reason I was confident was on paper. It's like if you wake me up tomorrow, I've been training for 6 months to go into a judo tournament. On paper, I'm like, I'm ready. The other guy hasn't been training as much. I'm ready. Then I get in there, and for some reason, he drank Red Bull that morning, and he decides he wants to break my pinky in the middle of it, and I lose track of what I'm focused on, and boom. So anything can happen, of course, in football, like we know. But I'm on paper, that's why I was confident, and I think that's what a lot of Arsenal fans are confident too.
There,
So,
one
yeah,
question for you. Yeah, one
go
question.
Yeah.
Do you watch boxing?
Yes, I do.
Did you watch Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua?
I watched that fight. You would have thought it was Anthony Joshua all the way, but when Andy
Yes.
Ruiz got to him, Andy Ruiz looked like a marshmallow man.
Yes,
You know, this
exactly. He
chubby
looked
guy-
like a sumo wrestler,
Yeah, chubby
not
guy,
a
looking,
boxer.
and
But
Anthony
you are.
Joshua, boom.
That's what I'm referring to is football is not won on paper. We
Yeah.
had slip ups against teams like Southampton last year. We had slip ups this year against a team like Fulham, against a team like West Ham. Football is not won on paper, and that's why I'm saying Premier League does not have easy games. We
Yeah.
cannot go to games, and that's why I try to be humble every time we go to games. Even against Burnley away, I said I'm trying to be humble because these are the games that we can slip up because we had this before. And that's why I'm trying every time I talk about these teams and these kinds of games. I do not want to. I would love to go like hooks and say we're going to win 10-0. I would love to say that, but
Get him!
yeah, but
You know
Yeah.
the way there. You know the way there.
My
and,
brother.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's a
my
good
brother.
point.
My
I'm
brother,
just
even if
trying to say we've seen how it went the last 20 years, and let's just stay humble and stay
But-
in a mindset of one game at a time. One game
I mean,
at a time.
I'm in the mindset of one game at a time, but staying humble, I don't really know if I can do it. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I don't think I can do it personally. I'm not going to sit here and act like we're not better off than we were 2, 3, 4 seasons ago. In the last 20 years, even towards the end of Wenger's tenure, we were playing terrible football. We had some players on the team that you're like, who brought these guys on the team? And they bantered us. So now that we're in the running for the last 18 months, literally last season and this season, in the running for the title, we're looking more fearsome. Of course, I want to be humble and hope that we win our games, but I won't sit there and watch them banter me still. So for me, I'll give it to them. If they talk, I'll give them back. It's just because when do we start to stick up for the team? The team is looking good. They're winning games. Yes, we lost a couple of games in the season. Man City, the almighty, Liverpool too have lost a couple of games in the season. So we're not in a position where we don't have a chance. So when people banter us, I'm like, that humility side, I'm internally I'm humble, like, oh God, let us win, or whatever, God or soccer, whoever it is, just boys do your part and let's win. But if they banter us, I'm ready to switch from normal human being to animated cartoon and give it to them.
Dayo, I feel where you're
Nah,
coming from,
100%.
and to support what TK said really quick, Sad.
Yeah, go ahead.
You mentioned a banana peel against the Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Today could have been that banana peel. Today could have been that banana peel that you were talking about that we're so synonymous for showing or for slipping up on. So it's still going to be there up until the last until we lose or until somebody else drops points. All what we're trying to say is a lot of people are still getting carried away. And yes, the moments that we're living right now are beautiful. They're great. But historically, over the last 20 years, we've shown that we can compete. We can play beautiful football. We have good players. We make it to a certain point, usually around April, May, and then we shit the bed. Just like it happened last year, just like it happened the year before. So history supposedly repeats itself, right? And yes, we're maybe in a different kind of trajectory this year. Only time will tell. I'm the kind of person, me quedo callado, and I'd rather see with my eyes if we're going to make actually, a move forward. And I'm just asking for scalps this year. I'm asking for scalps this year. I'm asking to go deep in every competition. And then, as I said on CMO, big up Connor for having us on, TK, myself.
Big up, Connor.
Big up Connor.
CMO Sports, I said I'm on Arteta standby. I was never Arteta in, but am I Arteta out? No, because you got to give the man some flowers as well. You got to give his roses. He's doing his thing. He made those tactical decisions today. But for me to go ahead and get all giddy just because we're on this route, yes, bro, let's celebrate. Let's have chest, but have chest with the back of our head knowing that we can go ahead and just capitulate in any second. I want the team to turn a corner. I see the mentality, especially after today's game, that we are capable of doing it. And having a player like Rice in that midfield is a lot more encouraging than what we've had in recent times. So, listen, I understand where you're coming from, Dio. All I'm saying is we still have to respect every opposition that we come across, no matter who they are, where they are in the league, because we have no right to say that is a guaranteed win until we actually get those 3 points. So we did what we had to do today.
No, fair enough. And listen, I want to get to because I know we got to wrap up. I know it's going to be a very short stream, guys, because I am so tired. So I do apologize. But we are going to get into the player ratings. We're going to get into the player ratings, and we're going to rate these players out of 10 and the manager. So guys, we're going to start off with Aaron Ramsdale. Hey,
beautiful little one. What's up, little one?
Big up to the little one.
Abby, say hi. Clap, clap.
MashaAllah, brother.
Dayo, how old is she, Dayo?
She just turned 2.
Beautiful, man. Terrible twos, bro. God bless,
brother.
man. God bless.
MashaAllah. Nah, big up. But guys, we're gonna do player ratings. So I want to start off. I know this one's gonna cause some sort of an argument with the chat probably, because I know Raw isn't in agreement. I know that a few guys aren't in agreement with Ramsdale, but Aaron Ramsdale, what are we giving him for this one?
I don't even want to.
I'll just keep it short and sweet. I'm just happy that we're gonna have Raya for the rest of the season. That's all I'm saying. But Ramsdale was good before the mistake, and after the mistake, he was good as well. He was playing really decent. He had great shots. The header from Collins, that was a great save. And but people were just hunting on him. You know what I'm saying? Tony with the shot from distance at the 54th minute. Remember that when he was
That
off
was
his line?
taking Mick.
Yeah, that was just taking the mick with Ramsdale, and Tony was just on one today. You know what I'm saying? He always is against us. He always is, and Ramsdale was just a victim of that also. But yeah, he's just finished, man. And my rating for him is he made a mistake, but he was decent, so I'll give him a 6, a average score, maybe 5. Yeah, 5. I will give him a 5.
I'd look. I mean, barring the mistake, I think, and considering all the factors, right? This is a keeper who hasn't played any game since like what? It's been about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
He
No,
hasn't
no,
played
no.
since-
He played.
The last game he played was against Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, didn't he?
Cup
No, no,
game-
he
cup
played
game or Brentford?
PSV, wasn't it? PSV.
No,
Away.
Yeah,
Liverpool,
but
right?
how
Liverpool he played.
how long ago was that? We're talking what, December, November, December. I mean, I haven't
Did
seen
he
him.
play against? Did he play against Liverpool in the FA Cup as well? I think he did. Yeah, they're saying the FA Cup Liverpool.
I know,
Yeah,
but my
Liverpool,
point, my point is he hasn't had enough playing time. And
No.
coming in, so no, here's my thing. Barring that mistake and considering that fact, I'll give him a 6.5. Barring
By
that
the way,
mistake, yeah, because before that
Yeah.
he did well. After that, he calmed his nerve because Ramsdale from last season, after that kind of mistake, he would have made another one and another one and another one. Right after that, you can see that he was a lot more calm. Even when he got the ball and they tried to press him, he did well. So I'll give him a 6.5.
yeah, one
By
thing
the
as well.
by the way,
throw.
Letty. By the way, Letty, she's already a gunner. Her brother is
Yes,
gonna come up
please.
now, come and shout. She's already a gunner. She's a gunner for life, for life.
There you
Did
go.
they-
That's it. You got to start him early.
Ba, ba, ba. Come on, man. We're there, bro.
What do you mean?
We're there.
She's already a gunner. Give them.
Why, Letty? Why would he want his daughter to be part of a criminal enterprise and a criminal organization? Why?
Not even criminal.
Can you play the
it's a
Hamza
plastic.
clip, Asad?
It's a plastic organization. That's
Bro,
like going to Colombia
plastic.
and getting your body done, and then coming back and saying, "Look, it's it's the same old me."
Bro,
No,
in the
it's
words
same old
in
you.
the words of the Wolf of Wall Street, bro. Yeah, it's a fugazi.
Fugazi, fugaz.
It doesn't exist.
Forget
It's
about it.
nothing.
Forget about
Forget
it.
about it. Forget about it.
Oh, forget about it. Huh?
Asad,
Wallah.
play the Hamza clip. Play the Hamza clip.
Yeah, exactly. This is. Hold on. Let me put Letty's comment back up. Yeah, this fraudulent Letty's comment. Yeah, let me put Letty's comment.
What do you say to the
Let me her own guy.
Yeah!
Yeah! Come on! Letty, this is for you, Letty. This is for you.
Fools! Fools! I call you fools! You fools!
Hold that.
Yeah.
Your own guy dunked on you. Your own guy dunked on you.
My gosh.
خلاص. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I will smash your boy. Alhamdulillah. I know you guys don't like this one. Alhamdulillah. Big
So
up.
this is the
Big up.
funniest thing. As Hamza was saying, fool. My son said hi. The Hamza came. He said hi.
Hi.
Oh my
Look
days.
at Hamza just going crazy. Stay humble here, just quickly. Saying Liverpool and Arsenal. I think that's Arsenal. I think he said Arsenal there. I don't know. I think he said that. He said Liverpool and Arsenal showing signs of weakness by needing late
Today
goals.
was the first time that
City
we
don't
needed to
play.
let-
Yeah, stay humble. Broski, I don't know
Bro,
what you're
chicken
talking
in the
about.
basketball. Move on,
We chicken on a basketball is crazy.
bro. Move on, bro.
They used to say it was a cock on a basketball, but that became pause worthy. So they
Big up
they-
Lee
they
Gunner, bro.
stopped
Big
saying
up
that.
Lee Gunner. Chicken on the basketball. We move.
Big up. It's crazy how these guys are shameless going for City.
Yo, even Martin is crying out in the chat.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with a 5.
Sad, what's my
For
name? What's my name? Skip? Oliver Skip? What, you just gonna skip
Skip.
me? You just gonna skip
Now
me?
you went. Now
No,
hold
I
on, you
didn't.
went.
I didn't go, bro. No,
Oh,
it's all
did you
good.
not? Oh,
No,
my
no,
bad.
no. No, I'll go
My
fuck
bad.
down the lane. No, no worries. All right, yeah, we're
There
good.
you are. Now
Uh,
you could try and stay humble, bro. Do some mad takes, bro. Do some mad takes.
Uh,
Well, I'm giving him a 5. I'm giving him a 5. You can go. Khalas. You see,
four and a
I
half.
leave the best. I leave the
Four and a
best
half.
for laughs.
4.5.
You see, I leave.
Listen,
There you are.
goalkeeper union all day. I feel for Ramsdale. I had a feeling he was gonna have a cock up today, and I said it in our pre-match. I had a feeling that we were going to get scored on today, and it wasn't going to be a pretty goal, only because of the simple fact that he's told us that he's not all there every second of every minute of every freaking game. So what's going to make me feel confident knowing that he's just going to come in on a one-off, and he's wearing number 1 on his back, but he's actually number 2. I knew there was just going to be a concentration issue there. It sucks because it could have been a totally different game. Maybe that goal. I'm looking at it as an own goal, to be honest with you. I'm looking at that goal. It could have been different if we would have went into the half, at 1-0. The conversation at halftime would have been a little bit different. We also could have finished our chances, through the Trossard goal. Listen, he did good things, but all those good things that he did for us just literally canceled each other out with that that brain fart. That's the way I'm looking at it.
and the celebration as well.
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
shameless
saying. Like,
bro.
bro, Arsenal played with emotion. Arsenal played
no.
with emotion today, and having goalkeeper with that type of emotion, just for me, just speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So
I got to say this though. If a teammate scores, even if I made a mistake on the pitch, I will celebrate with them like it means something to me, because you've just helped me cover my mistake as well. And I don't see anything wrong with celebration.
Yeah, but it's still shameless.
No, it's not. We can't.
It can be no, but it can be shameless. It can be shameless, but it can also be allowed. You know what I mean?
We can sell him. We can be angry and sell him, but ask him to celebrate the goal again. Let's be easy on ourselves. It's not nice.
There you are.
Bro, he's a fashion merchant, bro.
Dayo, you got 10, 15 million to spare
to buy Ramsdale?
No. To sell Ramsdale, do you have that 10 to 15 million to spare? Because that's honestly, after today, we're probably not going to see his face again playing for us. So his mistake is just going to make other clubs look at him and say, all right, we're going to go ahead and just bid low for him because he's not good with his feet. I'm just looking at what he did on the platform for all of us to see. This is obviously a big game. This is a big game before the bigger game tomorrow. Right?
I know, but I get
himself like that is not beneficial for us again.
It's not. I agree with you, but we all know that Raya isn't. The only reason he was in post today because Raya can't play against his parent family, right?
That's fine.
His parent club, which is right. The second thing is, whether it's 10, 15 million, 50 million, whatever they sell him for, the truth is, we bought a Kai Havertz that people said should not even be sold for 20 million at 65 million. We bought a player that everybody said was dead. When we brought Jorginho in, it was like, what are we doing? So the truth about it is, another team might look at him and say, we'll pay his value to you guys. We don't care because our coach believes that they can get the best out of him, and they'll take him. So I don't
listen. I back Ramsdale. I back Ramsdale when he came in. He got us to where we are.
Yeah,
now
we got him from a relegation team, man.
But
he had good performances. But maybe we've outgrown him.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That's
every
thing.
player
we've
on the
outgrown
pitch.
him.
Yes, correct. Well said.
Yeah, we've just outgrown him, man. So that's the reality of the situation. But big up Raz, who I haven't seen in a while, but he's back. And obviously, this guy wants to start war with T for some weird reason. I don't know why does people want to start war with T by mentioning Trossard? This is
He needs to show his face so they could
all
scurry.
This is
all scurry when they see his face.
All I'm saying is, if you cannot see what Trossard brings to this team off the ball, you don't have to see him on the ball every time. You just have to
All
see his runs and all the things. I'm just giving the Havertz talk. I'm just giving the Havertz spiel.
Hey,
You
listen.
know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying, yeah, is I had a quick look in the comments section, and these were the scenes in the comments section.
لا انت اللي بدأت انا اخرس لا 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 يا انت اللي بدأت يا شاكر شاكر انت اللي شاكر يا اخوان انت اللي بدأت لا يا انت اللي بدأت يا سامي لا لا
Yo.
Bro, I will put money on TK over anybody in the group chat. This is what it's gonna look like when they're done, bro. Leave
Hey,
TK alone, bro.
Man said, bro, that was them, bro. That was both. That was Raz and T, bro, in the comment section, bro. Like, what would you say about? You say about Trossard? Well,
Yeah,
like Raz,
but I
fighting,
also
bro.
said,
Yo, let's not
I
even
also
talk
said-
about Kai Havertz, bro, because it'd be game over, bro.
Like-
Yeah, but I also said, and Saad knows this. I said Trossard at the left is done. Play him at the 9. I
Yeah.
always hammered many
Yeah,
many
no.
times about playing him at the 9 because he is dangerous in front of goal. But don't let him run for 30 yards or something. You know what I'm saying? The ball that Ramsdale gave to Trossard today, that was written in the stars for Martinelli, because that's a perfect ball for Martinelli to run and slot it in the goal. You know what I'm saying? I think Trossard as a winger is just not good not good anymore. I'll rather see him at the 9. But let's not forget that he is technically still one of our best players.
Oh no, he is.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
we're never going to
And
take
even
that
though
away from
he's
Trossard.
shit, he still has better GA than most
Guys?
people. Okay,
Wallahi, we're gonna
let's
get
not
to
forget
him.
that.
Wallahi, we're gonna get to
Okay,
Trossard.
my bad.
Let's just go through the players one by one because we need to run through these guys quick. I know because
My bad.
we
You know,
need to
I
wrap
gotta
up.
defend my guy. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you are. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. Wallahi, this
He's
guy
our
acts like
guy. He's
this
our
guy acts
guy.
like he's fighting for dear life, bro.
Trossard
Man's
is
fighting for
all
dear
our
life.
guy.
I love Trossard. I absolutely love him, bro. He's actually a gangster, bro.
Yo, who we
That's
talking
my
about,
G,
bro?
bro. Bro, I already told you, bro. This guy is listen.
Who we talking
Trossard,
about? Here,
Trossard is
CBA.
half bro. Trossardinho
Let
is
him
half
be, bro.
Belgian,
Let him be.
half
He's finding
Belgian.
himself.
Bro, he's half Belgian, half Brazilian, and 100% excellent, bro. So
Yes, and he
let's
likes
leave
to
it
go
at
to
that.
college
Let's
parties.
leave it at that, bro. Hey, listen. We won't mention that, bro. But we got Trossardinho in it, bro. This guy looks like a uni student, bro. A college
Yeah,
student
wallah.
that's doing an intense course on economics, bro. Economics
Yeah.
student, bro. Well, man's got dissertations coming out of his ass, bro.
Raz is asking-
Every, bro, it's crazy. But anyway. So why you got Disney character?
I'm a real human being, man.
That's the kid. That's the kid from Encanto. That's
I'm a
the
real
little one
human being. I'm here. Don't worry.
Hey, there he is.
He's
There
a
he is.
gangster. But I want to get to the next player, who is how do you say it again? Benjamin Bauer. Benjamin Bauer.
Benjamin Griselda
Mhm.
Blanco. All right.
Yes.
If you guys watch on Netflix, make sure you
Yes,
you watch that. He's
Griselda
definitely
Blanco.
related to a Colombian because he was on it today, bro. Colombian
Benjamin
snowboard and all,
Blanco.
bro. He was on it.
He was on it. Yeah, listen, I thought Ben White was spectacular today. I think the change that this guy has made. Yes, look at Raz. MDO didn't even wait, bro. Man just said Ben White 9. 9. Well, like, man didn't even wait for me to say, so what are we rating him, bro? Man just said Ben White 9.
Yeah.
Ben White 9. Hey, listen, Benny White. Benny White.
Benny Blanco
White,
from the
White,
Bronx,
White.
baby. Boogie down Bronx, baby.
Yo,
Benny
That's
Blanco,
my
man. Absolutely my dog, bro. It's my
Benny Cafu.
freaking dog, bro. Hey.
No, that's Kafuyasu. Relax, bro. Come on.
Kafuyasu, bro. Kafuyasu, bro.
Hey, bro, he's been
Nah,
playing.
Tommy
He's been
Kafu.
playing. He's inverting. He is overlapping. He's doing
He's been-
everything.
he's
bro.
He's
been
taking the
phenomenal.
responsibility. He's taking the responsibility well. Hell yeah, man.
yeah, he's been phenomenal, and his crosses as well, man. Look at his crosses lately. He's been put, and then he scored that goal with his left. You know what? Let me just give you my own score for him. 9, 9.5, 9.5. He did his job. See, I rate players based on you did your job. Like if you did your job, you should be able to get the highest score possible. I'm not going to rate it on the team's performance in general or how many goals we missed. No, if you did your job, like everything that was expected of you, I'll give him a 9.5. Easy. For Benny Black. Yeah.
Capo.
Yeah.
I know you have to go, I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
gonna get you to sum it up. If
Man of the
everything
match. Man of the match for me, Benny Blanco. His first assist was in an inverted position, something that Odegaard would normally do. The fact that it landed to him on his right foot, the way he put in that cross was nowhere near a half a goal. Declan Rice definitely needed to go ahead and put some power behind it, and it caught everybody off guard. But listen, he's taking that responsibility of inverting, knowing when to invert and knowing when to overlap, so that he can make life easier for Kiwior. And even Kiwior, I noticed he was looking over his shoulder to the left to make sure that either Rice or Jorginho was covering his space because he was bombing forward. So our left back and right back are definitely doing their thing right now. A lot of people were talking about Sologuard and Odegaard can only play in the sun. One thing that I can honestly say is that
this is the second time you called me out, by the way. No, just kidding. I'm just
what are you
kidding.
talking about? Who?
I call him Sologuard.
Those-
though.
Those are exact
Listen, there was
quotes.
a bunch of people. There was a bunch of people that called him
But
Sologuard.
Capo, you know how you called because you probably don't know that T said this stuff, but T has said exactly that stuff. He's called him Solar God. He's also said that he only likes to play in the sun. The exact thing, bro.
I wasn't even. It wasn't even the TK.
Hey.
I've heard it from
No,
a
I
bunch
know
of
you.
other
I know
people.
you're not.
I know,
All
bro.
I'm
Just
saying
kidding.
I know you're not, but it's crazy that you called what he was saying as well, bro. It's
My
crazy.
man, all I'm saying is
Mr. Hair Flip, bro.
the snots in the hair. Listen, all I'm saying is after Dubai, and the son that Benny Blanco got, he's not Benny Blanco, bro. My man looks, Colombian. He's definitely half Colombian. The way he's playing, he's saucing right now, bro. Big up to him. As I mentioned before, if one of Saliba, Gabriel, or Benjamin White were to go down, it's going to be curtains. It's going to be problems for us.
Yeah.
Let's knock on wood on that end. Man of the match for me, Benny Blanco, followed by Declan Rice. And then I must admit, Casper Kai, Phantom Kai, Donkey Kai, whatever the hell you want to call him, I got to give him his roses. He came through. He gave us an important, critical 3 points today. And it's one of those where mentally, even now, moving forward, if we're 0-0, if we're 1-0, hopefully we're not 1-0, but if we're tie game going into like the 85th minute, I'm not going to lose faith in the team until they blow the final whistle, and it is what it is. Today was a big step forward for the entire squad. Big up Mikel Arteta because he took the subs right way. I said it would either be Trossard or Kiwior to come out first. 3-4 minutes after, I'm looking at the play and I said, you know what? There's no need for a holding player like Jorginho in there, and he was the first one to come out.
Yeah, you called that, bro.
Yeah, followed because in essence, we didn't need to control at that point. We needed to attack. And for him to take him off first, then he put Zinni in there, it made perfect sense. We're taking off Kiwior and Jorginho, 2 defensive players, to add Zinni and then a Reece Nelson. Obviously, Jesus came in. And a late run in by Kai Havertz, IQ Kai, if you want to write that down with his nicknames. He had great movement in the box, and he got us over the line without having Raya in net.
Raya.
For me, this was a perfect test for a difficult Porto side coming on Tuesday. And I'm just going to say that I am predicting a win on Tuesday. It's going to be hustle and bustle. It's going to be a grind to break them down. But I think once we go up 1-0, it's only going to, be us 2-0 down. So big up for the boys. Big up to Arteta. Everybody wasn't on it today. Let's be honest with that. We made our life difficult for ourselves. Ramsdale mistake. Championship level mistake. We could have scored with Kai Havertz 1-on-1. He chipped it. He missed it. Or the breakaway with Trossard. If it was Martinelli, he would have nailed it. It would have been a totally different game. But we need to go through these little hiccups. We need to go through these little blips so that we can go and make sure that we don't do it again for the coming fixtures, man. But listen, boys, I'm going to love you. And as always, I'm here for it, man. Big up the Arsenal. Big up to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe. You're going to get nothing but true content from this man right here at the Football Corner and everybody else that's involved. Peace out. I'm out.
Nice one. And guys, I will be plugging Capo's Instagram where you can get at him and all of his social media, so you can make sure to get at him as well. Please, guys, make sure to go and do that for him as well. Lads, let's get back to it. So who's given the Ben White
I gave him 9.5.
You gave him a 9.5. What are you giving him, T?
I'll give him a 9. I think he did exactly what we've been screaming for Saad when he had a patch of bad form. Now he picked up his form again and started doing things that he did last year, including inverting. So I think he's upped his game, which is amazing. I'll give him a 9 because we know what happens when he overlaps. The high crosses that he gives is just the ball just floats in the air. He just puts it on a plate for you, and every time he just does that, it's just really smooth, and I like to see that. So yeah, man, I'll give him a 9. Amazing game, man of the match for me as well, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9. He's not my man of the match. Unfortunately, my man of the match has to be somebody else. Just because of the scenes. Do you know what I mean? So I had to be shameless and I had to switch my man of the match last minute. Do you know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm gonna give him a 9. I think he was I think he was just brilliant, to be honest. I think he was all over the place, covering so many positions on that right side. He was at right centre mid at times, he was at right DM, he was at right back, he was at right wing, he was occupying the space that Erdegaard goes into, bro. Ben White, honestly, spectacular performance today, absolutely spectacular. So I couldn't ask for more, so I'm going to give him a 9. Saliba, what are we giving Saliba for this performance?
It's a tough one because he got skinned a few times when the ball went between his legs, when the ball came from high. He recovered afterwards, which is good, but I don't know, man. He and Gabriel were both a little bit shaky today. I think Raya's absence was just it was felt that
I
he
felt
was
that.
absent.
I felt that.
Because Raya, the way he plays is he is like another defender, you know. He plays next to our defenders and gives them an option, and he just knows where to pass. I mean, Raya is way more calm with the ball. So when you give him the ball, you have way more confidence as well as a defender. So yeah, I think Saliba and Gabriel were not as great as they normally are. So I will give them maybe a 6.5, 7.
Well, for both of them.
Yeah, I think 7 for both. Yeah. No, I think 7 for Saliba, but I will give Gabriel another rating.
Okay.
Saliba. I mean, to be honest, they got skinned, but they did their job. You know, like I'm not expecting perfection from these guys. Like I want us to win, but we're playing against other people. It's not like these guys came on the pitch to sell soda, you know, like, and then we're the only ones playing soccer or playing football on the pitch. It's like these guys are playing against us as well. So, if they skim you and you recover, you've done your job. You get the ball back. You lose the first ball, you get the second ball. You know, so for me, I'd give Saliba a 7. I'd give Gabriel a 7. They did their job. That goal, Saliba was literally in front of Ramsdale to his right on the line. He could have passed it to Saliba, but he didn't. So that goal, I would put that on Ramsdale because Saliba did what he was supposed. He opened up for the goalkeeper enough distance for you to pass him the ball, and he could clear it out for you. You know, so yeah, both of them 7-7. They did their job. They did their job. You know, because they didn't cause any goals. They stopped all the balls that they needed to stop. When they missed the first ball, they got the second ball. And once you can do that, boom, your job is done.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, big up to Jacob, big up to Yakub, my brother, my freaking brother, who has actually done a redirect. And big up to you, my brother. Big up to you, man. I always appreciate you doing the redirects. I do try to redirect to you as well. So big up to you. We got David Shear in the building. The celebrity David Shear. You know what I mean? We always see him. What a guy. What a guy. Big up David. Big up to Jakob, who says hit a like and subscribe. Please do. Please do. I know we are doing the Arsenal content, and a lot of you are Spurs fans, but yeah, listen, big up the Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? But yeah,
It's gonna be funny to see Spurs fans rate the players for today. So
yeah, let's see the ratings from you guys for today.
yeah.
Um uh Unknown saying this is the Arsenal we like to see, no stripper clubs.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
hey, yo.
Unload is a joker. It is a AO moment. It is a AO moment, 100%. But yeah, right, yeah. Listen, I think for me, I'm gonna give Saliba a 6. Okay, I think it wasn't the best game from him, in my personal in my point of view, or from my point of view, in my opinion. I don't think I don't think big up George, man. Big up George, man. Big up. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's love. Um what? No 5-0 this week. There you are. There you are, David. There you are. Hey, listen.
Yeah, we fell off, man. We fell off.
Bro, we fell off
Man,
hard,
hold
bro.
on. What do you
We fell
mean?
off hard.
What do you mean we fell
Fell
off?
off hard.
Bro, I'm
That is-
joking, bro. It's a
I know,
joke.
I know you're joking. I'm messing. I wanted to add to, like, we were playing unsustainable football, scoring 5 and 6. That is unsustainable. How will you be playing? You're not playing cricket. Like, why are we getting basketball scores in a football game? Like, so we were playing unsustainable football. So please don't worry. I'm glad we're back to earth. We've racked up our goals difference. Let's just be winning 2-0, 2-1 till the end of the season. That's all I ask. Just go where you need to do your job, get the points, and let's just walk out of there.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And Jermaine, listen, I am against criminal organizations. I am against organizations of organized crime and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm against that. So I will never side with City. Never side with City to win no league. I might prefer them to beat you guys tomorrow, but for me to want them to win the league, hell no. Hell no. What do I want these guys to win the league? Why do I want these guys to do the 4P? Fuck them scumbags over at Manchester City, because they are plastic. It's a plastic club. They can hold that. They can hold that. They're frauds. Yes, make sure you're hitting the like button. You bunch of frauds. Make sure you're hitting the like button. But yeah, Gabriel, what we giving him? Because I think he had a better game, to be honest, in my opinion. What are we giving him?
It's hard for me to give him a high rating because of its bozo moment that he has rarely nowadays. Because in the past it was occasionally and more often, but now it happens rarely. And today was one of those days. Shout out to the Spurs fans. He made a Romero today a little bit. You know,
Hey!
no,
Uh,
but no, he got cooked and then he pulled the player, and that's just a bozo moment. I cannot let that go. So I'll give him a 6.5. He was above average because he played decent, but his bozo moment just lowered his rating for me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dale.
I'll give him a 7. Same thing I gave Saliba. Um, you know, I I find it hard to I get the Bozo moment, but the last time Gabriel had any made a mistake was when? I don't think he's made a mistake this season that you can call out that he's
Yeah.
caused anything this season, which means he's literally was sometime last season that he made his last mistake. So for me, based on the consistency of almost the whole, you know, we're at the tail end, 10 more games. Based on that consistency, I think 7 is fair. Yeah, and I think he did his job too. You know, that's why Ivan Tony was taking shots like that from long distance. They did their job, you know, because they just couldn't get close enough to do as much damage as they are capable of doing. So yeah.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Listen, I'm gonna give him a 7. Gabriel. I'm gonna give him a 7. I know that he did have a moment, but listen, they don't happen rarely, many times anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7. For his performance. Uh, big up George, man. Big up George. Big up George with the super chat, £2 super chat. Saying good luck with your channel going forward, Sarna. I appreciate you, George. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Brilliant super chat there, man. So we appreciate all super chats from everyone, man. So I appreciate you, George. Thank you very much, man. Hopefully you have a good one. T,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I need
Okay, I'm just
I need to
yeah.
address
Please
someone. Yeah.
hold on a minute, because I think Hassam needs to be hit with this one right here, bro.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, that's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Hey Hossam, you have a lot of Dutch players in your team. If you want, I can teach you how to say their names.
Yes, please tell him how to say. Please tell him how to say Gakpo, because he's been saying that wrong.
Gakpo. You say Gakpo and you say Gravenberg.
There you are. There you are, Hassam. There you are, you fraud. This guy's so uncultured. He didn't even know that's how you say it. That's how
But
uncultured he is, bro.
he is correct that I am Turkish, but I live in the Netherlands. It's different, you know.
No, but you're still, you know what I mean. You have a Dutch passport.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. What the fuck? This guy's doing simple stuff.
Say 1 to 10 in Dutch now, TK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bro, I don't know why he thought you were gonna stumble on that. Why
Yeah.
did he... Bro, man thought T was gonna be like, oh my god.
The man lives in the Netherlands. What do you expect?
Bro, wallahi, man's questioning it to a next level, bro. Hey, yeah, listen, Hassam always comes in and just causes a ruckus, bro, for no reason. Wallahi,
Nah,
for no reason.
big up Hossam, man. Big up Hossam.
Now forget
Funny
Hassam,
guy,
he's a
funny
fraud.
guy.
He's a fraud.
Say it in
He's a
Turkish,
fraud.
then I know you're 30. Okay.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. There you go.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. Why is he trying to catch me out here? Why is he trying to catch me out here? What a fraud. Shall I tell it? Shall I tell him 1 to 10? Just for bants. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. There we go. So shut up, mate. Shut up in your mouth, man. Shut up in your mouth. You fraud. Anyway, there we go. We just all counted to 10. I don't know. Dio, do you wanna count to 10 in a specific language?
In my language,
Yes, just
Yoruba.
for Sam. Yeah, for
Okay, for
Yoruba.
Sam,
Just count to
Yoruba.
10.
Okon,
One to
AG, Eta, Eni, Anu, Efa, AJ, Eson, Mewa. That's the.
Nice
There's,
one.
there's 9. I missed 9. I don't remember. It's been I missed
Bro,
a couple
I'm
of
the
it.
legit guy here, bro. Would you look at
I know
that?
because
bro?
no,
Counting
because
to 10 has exposed you guys.
Bro,
no, because you also
this
have to
guy.
remember.
Wallahi.
I'm half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. So I have my mother's side, So I have multiple languages. So sometimes it's just a mix, and everything is just in the head, confusion.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm just making a joke, man.
yes, brother. I know, man.
This guy's a
I'm
fraud.
with it.
Anyway, but he said something here. He said
Nigeria know they
something.
carry last, my brother. Not true. We know they carry last. Confirm to know. Nothing do you. Nothing do you, Oscan. You sound well. Everybody
Hey,
like and subscribe.
James Bond just said, "Fuck this, bro." Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Khalas, are we done now? Um, nah, but big up to Hassan, man. Big up to everybody, bro. Big up to everybody. Right. Who are we on now? Who are we on? Jakub Kiwior.
Jakob
Um,
Kiwior.
what are we giving Jakub Kiwior? Because I think it wasn't the. I don't know. It was half and half, man, with Jakub Kiwior today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You when you went to the grocery store and you went to the vegetable and the fruit section, you got the kiwi in your hand and you think, oh, maybe this is ripe, and then you cut it open and one part of it is still a little bit too sour. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was today. Yes, you can eat the kiwi, but you rather have another ripe one. You know what I'm saying? And today, yeah, he wasn't as ripe as he normally is, but still good enough. Still good enough. He was solid. He wasn't the one making those mistakes like Saliba and Gabriel were making. Yeah, consistent form in the last 4 or 5 games, maybe even more. So I'll give him a solid 7.
7. No, fair enough.
Mhm.
Dayo, what are you giving to him?
I'm going to give him a 7 first. So I mean, let me score him 7. He's given a good 7 ever since he's come back into the team. You know, yeah, maybe one thing I could pick out today that he ran forward and then the ball dropped behind him, but he recovered. You know, so it's like for me when a player makes a mistake and they're able to recover and they can get the second ball and still not cause a problem, they've done their job, man. So you know. He didn't cause any blunders, you know. He didn't cause any blunders that would cause us any harm from his wing. So, you know, he did his job. So, yeah, 7.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna give him. I think I agree with you guys. To be honest, I'm gonna give him a 7. I still think he did the defensive duties well. Obviously, the only thing was going forward. Do you know what I mean? And listen, I think he's been thrown into the deep end a bit. And this season, because I really agree with what Love Arsenal Hate the Ops here says, which is give Kiwior a fresh start next season and watch the difference of a player. Like he's been thrown into the deep end and he's handled it tremendously, by the way, being thrown into the deep end like that. And I think next season he's gonna go up a level. You know what I mean? He's going to drop more consistent performances with the game time that he gets, obviously, because, you know, we're going to be trying to go in for more competitions. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7. Raz saying, for me, a 6 below par, 7 is standard, and 8 is good, great. Okay, no worries. Fairs. Who's next? Declan Rice. What are we giving Declan Rice?
Deckers with the techers.
Techie man. Yeah? Techie man. What are we giving him, man? What are we giving him?
Declan Rice, goal, struck the crossbar. He did very, very well today. I mean, he's been consistent. You know, so Declan Rice, yeah, an 8.
Yeah, Mr. Consistency. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just give him an 8 because normally he's given us a 7 and above in everything he's done. So like he deserves an extra, like, you know, an 8.
I'll give him a 8.5. And what I also want to say is I'm really happy to see how he performs at the 8. I think he still has a lot to improve as an offensive player, but he already shown glimpses of what he can do. Like you said, Deo, the shot against the post at the 74th minute, I think.
Yeah,
that was a cannon. That was a cannon. And Rice is normally used to playing defensively. He just came from West Ham, so he's just learning the Arsenal way, but the way he just used to this team, and he's our shadow captain. He doesn't have the armband, but he is in everyone's head. He is the captain, bro. It's as simple as that.
There's so many captains on that team.
Yeah, like Capo said, he's Captain America, but he's not from America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm really happy. I'm intrigued to see how he's gonna do when we buy a number 6, because I think we are gonna buy a number 6, and he's gonna play a more offensive role in the number 8, like he did today and the last game. And yeah, man, the sky's the limit. And like I said, he's just starting as an offensive player, and we're gonna see where he's gonna end up.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I'm gonna give him a 9. Yeah, I think. Sorry, big up to David Shear saying, "Saw day starting. You and the panelists have a great show. And chat have a great show. Nah, big up to you, mate. Enjoy your day. I know it's a new day for them. I think it's Sunday morning now.
Thank you,
For them.
David. Where's he
Big
at?
up to you.
Thank
He's
you, David.
Australia.
Big up.
He's in Australia.
Oh,
So
that he's in tomorrow.
yeah, he's on Sunday, bro. Sunday morning for him now.
So hold
Technically,
on,
it's Sunday morning
David.
for me.
David, why didn't you come and tell us that we were going to win, and you should have just called in early and said, look, I'm the next day, Arsenal 1-2-1 would have just been calm. I had blood pressure rising.
Hey, big up David, man. Big up David, man. Hey, he said, I'll send you a lot of numbers through.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna give big up David, by the way. I'm gonna give I'll be real, I'm gonna give Declan Rice a 9. I think if I give Ben White a 9, I have to give I have to give Declan Rice a 9. Yeah. Yeah, I just think he's been spectacular, man. I think he's been amazing. Bro, he's just a 5-star general, bro. He's just that guy, bro. He's just that guy. I looked at him and exactly what we said before, Mr. Consistency. He'll give you consistent performance week in, week out. Week in, week out. It doesn't matter what happens. He'll give you the consistent performances. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy with his performance. I'm giving him a 9. Jorginho, I'll start this one off. I'm gonna give him a 8.5. I think he was amazing today as well. That one pass that he put out for Havertz, was crazy. That was crazy.
That
I
was
haven't seen.
Fabregas-esque.
Yeah, that was Fabregas-esque, bro. That was
I think
that was
someone
a
said that at
serious
CMO
pass.
Sports today with me on the panel, and yeah,
That was a serious pass.
that was Fabregas-esque, bro. It was amazing.
That was a serious pass, bro. The pass that he done for Havertz, bro. That was serious. Like it was like, I don't know if you guys remember. Do you remember last season, Brighton away? Odegaard's pass, the one for Martinelli where he scored.
Scored, yeah.
The no look pass.
No look.
That reminded me of that pass, bro. It was just crazy. The way it curved round.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
he did
also
all that, man.
one thing about this, I think us performing like this is not Havertz playing at 9, is Jorginho slotting in the midfield. Because
Yes.
we've talked about this. Havertz having 29 shots as a midfielder is not good enough. And Jorginho had more touches today than Declan Rice, I think. You know what I'm saying? In the first half, he had more touches than Declan Rice. So he's getting way more involved in the midfield, and that's just what you want in your midfield. You know what I'm saying? And Havertz at the midfield was just not doing that for us, and that's why the difference maker is Jorginho and not Havertz, in my opinion.
No, I agree, man. I agree. So what did you? Sorry, what did you give Jorginho?
I give him an 8, solid 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dale?
No,
What are you gonna
Uncle Georgie 8. I give Uncle Georgie 8. I mean, he's everybody's
8.
uncle on the team, so him and Mohamed El Neni.
Mohamed El Neni. Speaking of Mohamed El Neni, apparently, according to Hassam, he gets a 10, bro. Straight up, bro.
Yeah,
Just
because
a 10.
do you know what he does off the pitch? Like the motivation.
Bro.
In fact, you know what,
Hey.
Mohamed El Neni, because you said Hassam 10 is 11/10, 1 for perfection.
Yeah. Why did you think we fired Gunnar Saurus? Because we have El Neni, bro. We don't need Gunnar Saurus.
Yeah,
El Neni is our mascot now.
He's
bro.
our new
Wallah.
mascot.
There you are. There you are. So Gunnosaurus is just getting sacked. You're getting sacked in the morning, sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning.
How much we gonna
Um,
give Ramsdale?
bro, Hassam's actually a pussy. Do you know why? Because all Friday, all I heard was, oh, look, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, going around, putting evil eye on Ramsdale. I blame Ramsdale's blunder. I blame it on Hussam. You know that. I blame the evil eye that he put on Ramsdale. That's who I blame for it. Because he was going around, he was this, that. Oh, look, Ramsdale. I have all my hope in Ramsdale. Bro, I blame it on him, man.
You
I
know what
blame
the
it on
problem
Hussam.
is? You know what the problem is,
Fraud.
Saad? Hussam didn't do a Arsenal watch along. That's the problem. When he does a Arsenal watch along, we beat teams like they're nothing.
5-0, bro.
Yeah, he didn't do a watch along, and that's why we struggled. It's as simple as that, bro.
Hussam, we bought Ramsdale. How much was it? I think it was 35 mil, wasn't it? That you bought
No,
him
how
for.
much we gave Ramsdale? How much did we score Ramsdale? He's what he's asking. What
I
player
gave him a
rating did we give?
5.
Oh,
Yeah, I gave him a 6.5, barring the mistake.
I think I
Everything
gave
else.
him a 6. I think I gave him a 6.
Yeah.
I think, or a 5. I gave him a 6 or a 5. It was 30 mil, wasn't it, Raz? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got him for 30 mil, but we gave him a 5. But Erdegaard, what we giving Erdegaard, the maestro?
Captain Odegaard.
What was that? What was the
I'm like, that guy he just keeps, like, people have tried to put him down, and I'm happy that he just steps up. Like, we've in games where he doesn't show up, you see how everybody just puts him down, and they just say all kinds of, oh, the guy never shows up in games, never shows up in big games. The amount of work that guy puts in, pressing, playing in tight spaces, creating chances, bringing people into the play, dropping deep to receive the ball, and still progressing the ball forward. He's running for 90 minutes, 100 minutes non-stop. So, man, Odegaard, I give him an 8, man. I give him an 8 today. I think he deserves an 8 for the hard work, because remember, we're playing Brentford today, who came there with the dark arts. They did not come to play football. They just came there to waste time. And they were lucky because Ramsdale made that mistake, and that's how they got their goal. They were never going to get a goal if Ramsdale didn't make that mistake. So for me, I think playing against such teams in such difficult circumstances and still being able to do what you do best, and coming up top, yeah, I'd give him an 8.
I'm gonna be the opposite, man. Wallahi, I'm gonna be the opposite. I think
There you
you're Wallah, I think Odegaard was could have been much better today, man. I think he had a lot of opportunities where he could just shoot the ball, but he didn't, and he went for a silly pass and just bounces the ball off his feet to the player next to him. It was frustrating at times, and yes, I do agree with you in the way that yes, he does get involved a lot, but he also can shoot. I just want this guy to shoot, bro. Should I give you context in how serious this is, bro? Do you know how many goals Odegaard has now compared to, for example, Havertz?
How much? 5, wasn't it? He has 5, doesn't he?
Bro, Martin Odegaard has 6 goals. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Leandro Trossard, who gets dropped occasionally, who gets roasted for having bad performances, has more
There you
goals than Martin Odegaard. Okay. And I'm not saying this because it's Trossard, because Kai Havertz has 2 more goals than him. And this is supposed to be a scoring midfielder. You know what I'm saying? I want this guy to shoot more. That's why
No, but last season
we know how dangerous he is outside the box, bro.
We do. Last season, it was a scoring midfielder. Like, you can see what Arteta has done with him. He's dropping way deeper than he used to from last season. He's dropping way. But that's the thing. Like,
he still gets in these positions, though. He can still shoot.
I'm not saying he can't shoot. I'm saying, of course, he needs to shoot more. But of course, at the same time, if you hear when Arteta speaks in interviews, you'll understand sometimes just looking at the players and the way they play, because of the way he speaks. Arteta says, I don't want control, I want domination. If you're shooting and the ball is rebounding off people and going back, you're basically, or you shoot, they get the ball, then you now have to tack forward to try to get the ball. Arteta doesn't want that. He wants them to be dominating. Stay there, drag them out until you get the chance and shoot. So they're playing under instructions as well. So
No, I just think he's doing too much at times. I think he can shoot. He gets in those positions. He get the balls in shooting positions, and he still picks a pass instead of shooting the ball. I think he can. He need to grow a pair and shoot more outside the box. That's what I think, and
yeah,
that's why I'll give him
I
a
think
six and a half.
I think
Six and a half.
he's more of a playmaker for me than anything else. It's like he's a Mesut Ozil 2.0 for me. That's how
No,
I
no,
see him.
no.
No, that's how I see him.
I see him as a goal scoring number 10.
Yeah. Well,
We're
I guess
we're different opinions on this one.
Listen,
yeah, I guess
listen. I'm
between these
I'm
two
gonna
different.
be I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I know he's a maestro, and I say he's a maestro, and he's very good at passing. He's very good at, you know, attacking the space. But what I do agree with T, and me and T have always agreed on this, that I do think that Odegaard is a goal scoring midfielder. Do you know what I mean? He is a goal scoring midfielder. So for me, I feel like he does need to be getting more goals. But today I was first half he was getting involved. He was doing everything. Second half, I think at times he started disappearing at portions of the game. But listen, he still was able to do nice intricate plays with Havertz, with Saka. So you still saw him for large parts of the games. There was only a few parts of the game. I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7 for today. So I'm not gonna give him a higher rating than that. But
Mhm.
yeah. I think we need to go to the attack now. So what we giving Saka for this performance? I think he's gonna get probably the same as Erdegaard, to be honest. For me, a 7. I don't think he was that bad. He was taking on his man.
I'll give him a little higher rating than Odegaard because Saka was at least trying the things that we want him to do, and
Ah,
Odegaard.
that's harsh. Erdegaard was
No, no,
trying
no,
the
no, no,
stuff that we
bro.
wanted him to.
No, no, no. Look. I want Odegaard to shoot. He doesn't shoot. Okay, Saka, the way he plays from the right, goes in the middle to get in shooting positions. He still tried that. He was unsuccessful because of the low block we faced today and the shithousery that Brentford brought into the Emirates. It's as simple as that, bro. But he still was trying to do his job at least. You know what I'm saying? And Odegaard is also doing his job, but not
Mm.
100%. And that's my issue. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. All
And
right. Fair enough.
so yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well. It's not a high rating. Don't get me wrong. I'm not giving him a 10 or something. I'll give him a 7. Odegaard was 6.5, but they're both not good enough today. I expect more from these two players.
Well,
I,
I'm gonna give him. Sorry, I'm gonna give him a 7. Yeah, I'm giving him a 7, man. I think he was actually attacking. He was taking on his man. He was taking on his man. That's what people say. Oh, why doesn't he take these? Why doesn't he take his man on this and that, bro? But I can't lie, he took on his man. You know what I mean? He was getting past him. He was putting the box into dangerous areas for me. So I'm gonna give him
I mean,
a 7.
I think Saka did. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6, man. Maybe even a 5.5, and I'll tell you why. If Ben White is the one putting the crosses into the box, you're taking on your man, but you barely put any crosses into the box. The one cross I saw him put into the box literally went over to the other side, and Trossard couldn't get the ball. So if it had to take Ben White to be the one to overlap and put the cross into the box, where you should be doing that, or even cutting back, I give him a 5.5. I don't think Saka stepped up today, and I don't blame him for not stepping up. It's just the way the game was played today. Brentford was
I
playing their nonsense. So and it's okay for him to have those bad days. He's our star boy, but it's okay for him to have those bad days, and it's okay for the team to carry each other along. I just feel like they doubled and tripled up on him a lot. So what do you expect? He won't be able to do much. So I don't blame
I
him for that. It's just
bro,
it is what it is.
maybe I just look at the game differently, but I don't think he was. I don't think this was a bad game. I think he had a decent game. It wasn't a brilliant game. It wasn't a very good game. It
Hmm.
was it was good. It
Yeah,
was good.
That's
everything
You know what I
everything
mean?
from
that's
us.
5.5.
all the danger, quote unquote, from us today, who were significant, came from
Came
the
on his
right.
side.
Yes, the left side. We're gonna come to Trossard next, I assume.
Yeah, don't
But the left
worry. I'm
side,
on to you on that one.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
dunking on you for that
The
one.
left
Yeah,
side
don't
was
worry.
dead. The left side was dead, bro, and the right side was doing
Mm.
its work, and Saka
Everything.
was doing decent as well, man. He
Yeah.
does not have he does not need a direct assist to play well in a certain position. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
But
saying.
that's what I'm saying. I agree. I think we're all saying, and I'm just looking at it from a different point of view, which is Saka did what he could do in circumstances that presented itself, and of course, the right side was playing better today than the left side. I totally agree with that. All I'm saying is that he wasn't giving the chance by Brentford. They would double. Go watch it again. Every time
Mm.
Saka got the ball, it was 2, 3 people, and I wasn't expecting him to do Diego Armando Maradona, dribble 3 of them and cut back in. I'm like, don't try to, we need you till the end of the season. Don't get your legs broken. Don't get hurt. You're doing your job. Do what you need to do. So he had just, for me, an average game because he wasn't able to
Mm.
outperform or do anything. So that's what I mean. I'm not saying he had a bad game. He didn't cause any issues. He didn't lose balls, but he just couldn't get,
Mm.
yeah, it wasn't Saka. That
Okay,
just
fair
wasn't,
enough.
yeah. That's
Um,
what I'm saying.
listen, I'm just gonna end off with this. This is where Hassan pisses me off. This is where actually Hassan pisses me off. He said, "Sard, you gave him a 7 for dribbling." Who said just dribbling? I said that was part of it. He got past his man, yes, but he also put the ball into dangerous areas. There's times where he crossed the ball into a dangerous area, and there should have been a player there, or the player was there but wrongly positioned. But he put it into the danger area. Sometimes as a winger, bro, you have to either, and I understand why Hassam's doing this, bro. You know what I mean? He has to protect his legacy for Salah. You know what I mean? He doesn't want Saka to be slowly coming up the stairs, bro. Slowly, slowly, slowly. But yeah, for me, Saka was putting ball into the danger areas, and that's what you want from your winger. Either one game they're either scoring and assisting, or they're at least taking on their man and putting it into somewhere dangerous where someone can get a leg to it, someone can get a foot to it, someone can get a head to it. Simple as that, bro. That's my ratings. That's how I rate them. But listen, next player we're gonna talk about. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the easiest one. I don't think we need to go into depth and detail about it. What are you
Yeah.
rating Trossard for this game?
Let you go first.
It's,
Trossard.
it's, shall we let T go first because it's his
Yeah.
player?
Bro.
Yeah,
Man's just quiet, bro.
I need the I'm here so I won't get fined clip from Hussam, bro, for this one, bro. Wallah.
Bro, I need to get that, bro. Sam, send that to me through WhatsApp, please.
Trossard,
Bro, it's
Trossard today.
I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. He was poor. He was piss poor today. But I'm also consistent in the fact that I'm saying playing him at the wing is just dead at this point. He's just outgrown the fact that he plays on the wing. Play him at the 9 if you play him. That's his best position. Playing him at the left is just not good enough for me. It's just not doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know how much I rate Trossard? He's technically one of our best players. I'll still defend him. I still rate him over a lot of players in this team still. And how much was he again? 27 million? Huh? He's like 1/3 of Kai Havertz's money, and he is putting out these numbers and performing like this. But today he was poor. I'm gonna be real, bro. He was poor. That's why I'll give him a 5.
I can't lie. I agree. I agree with Hassam. Actually, finally we agree on one thing. I'm gonna give Trossard a 4. I think today he looked out of it. To be honest, in my opinion. And listen, I do agree with you, T. I think that left side just completely it just takes away everything about him, bro. Centrally, he's good.
Hmm.
He gets into the danger areas. He's already in the danger areas. But when he's put on that left side, it nullifies him. And
Hmm.
then it keeps him just running back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down. Bro, he's just not able to be utilized from that left position, bro. So
Yeah.
for me, it's got to be a 4 for me.
Yeah, but
Um,
we're also used to having a fast left winger and Trossard is
Exactly.
not as fast as Martinelli. So the
Exactly.
system won't system if you don't have a fast left winger. And that's why
Mm.
we need him at the 9, bro. The left side is just dead for him, man. That's why I don't rate him at the left side 8 as well. I just don't think he performs as well as what he can as if he plays the 9, you know?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah,
Um, what are you giving him,
yeah.
Dale?
I'll give him a 4 as well, man. I'll give him a 4 as well because I noticed from the very beginning of the game something he started doing. Every single time there was a one-touch pass that was coming through where players were linking, he was always cutting back in and driving into the middle with the ball. And I noticed every time he did that, Havertz would then begin to drift out again. And I'm like, why is this dude? Why do you keep running with the ball? Like you're holding the ball longer than everybody else. You know. So yeah. Today he was poor. Maybe it's because of maybe based on what he said. Maybe because he's being played down the left. Um, but yeah, I rate Trossard, and I know he's one game does not define who the player is. So people have off days. It's probably an off day for him, so I'll give him a 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. And I think saving the last player. I want to let you guys go first. So, we'll start off with T because T is shameless. On this particular player. Um, T.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts about Kai Havertz today?
First of all, I apologize to the Havertz Defense League for my comment today about dropping him before Trossard in this game because that was a little bit too shameless of me. I think letting Havertz play was the best move. I think I want to rate Arteta for that. I think that was a smart move of him. Amazing goal, crunch time, exactly when you need him, he was there. I but one thing. Yeah, wallah. Oh man, yeah, man, yeah. Hey,
Let's keep the
I've
double. It's
always
too
rated him,
funny,
bro.
bro.
I've always rated him. Hey, big up Curtis Shaw for this line, bro. But I've always rated him. I've always
Yeah.
rated Havertz. What a player, the German maestro. But
Mm.
yeah. But let's be real, man. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Apart from that goal today, he was shy Havertz. He wasn't getting involved. Him and Trossard were like headless chicken, in my opinion. I think if Trossard deserved to get subbed, Havertz almost deserved just as much to get subbed as well. But Arteta kept believing in him and kept him in the 11, which is fair. But Havertz was also poor today before the goal. Am I right or am I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
I
He
listen. I
he had
said
the
that.
least
Yeah.
he had the least touches. He had the least touches. He was getting involved almost not he was not getting involved whatsoever.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna call a spade, bro. Just because you score a goal and it's a winning goal, it doesn't erase what you did before that. You were
Mm.
poor, and it's as simple as that, man. But just like Hossam said, he won us the game 10 khalas. No, but I'll give him I'll give him a 9. Yeah.
There you are. There you are. Um. Yeah. Listen. Actually, we'll go to Dale first. We'll leave me till last. We'll leave me till last. Man said Havertz 10. You won the game. Khalas done.
I think to be fair, I think he deserves a good 8.5. Because he was really quiet throughout the whole game, literally. You could see what he was doing. I mean, he won about what 3 aerial duels. His pass completion was good, which I liked. I mean, but him scoring that goal after missing a couple of goals that he should have put away. Even the goal that they blew an offside for, that we thought he was offside. I was like, look, regardless, just put it in the back of the net. Let's know that you're capable of doing that. You know what I mean? Like, don't scoff it. The fact that he was able to do that, like score the goal at the end of it, 86 minutes, just like he did the first game against Brentford earlier in the season. Yeah, I'll give him a
Yeah.
8.5.
No, fair enough. And for me, listen, I'll be real. It's a 10, bro. I'm giving him a 10. I'm giving him a 10, bro. I
Khalas.
don't care,
Ha
bro. I don't care.
ha
I'm giving him a 10. Bro, I don't
ha
care. Like, I'll be so real. Listen. Big up to Havertz, yeah? Big up to
ha.
Havertz, yeah? Big up to Havertz because he allowed me
10.
to play this clip. He allowed me to play this clip.
Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that? Dun, 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 dun. There he is, bitch.
There he is, bitch. There he is.
The bees.
Right.
The
Yeah,
bees
they can
have
hold
been
that.
chewed up.
They can hold that. They can hold
have
that
eaten the bees up.
disrespectfully. Yeah, they can hold that, bro. They can hold that. Wallahi, LFC for the double. Wallahi, that clip is so disgusting, bro. But I had to play it just for the culture, bro. Just for the culture, because we dunked on them. But yeah, listen, I think I have to give him a 10, just because that is a winning moment, bro. You know what I mean? That's a big moment, bro. Like for you to score that goal there when Havertz was the guy that a lot of the fan base were not really confident in. They had no confidence in him. You know what I mean? He came in with hella questions. So for him to score at that pivotal moment, bro, nothing more than I can ask for, to be honest. So I'm gonna give him a 10. And then let's just round up with Mikel Arteta predictions for today. Mikel Arteta,
Gaffer.
what are we giving him? My gaffer.
Zigaffer.
Yeah, it's
Why is this guy always trying to start? Why is this guy always trying to start controversies, bro? Why is he always trying to do this, bro? Why is he always trying to get me to commit to something crazy, bro?
That's
It could be.
Hossam's way. That's his way.
All I'm gonna say is, Hossam, it could be. It could be. I don't know. I have to see what happens tomorrow today.
Hossam, make sure you rest very well and drink a lot of water tomorrow. Hydrate, because it's Man City. Hydrate so that you don't get cramps.
Wallah, hey, tomorrow is gonna be interesting, man.
Hey,
Wallah.
Hussam is already speaking my language, bro. From the prediction show, bro. From the prediction show, bro. He was already speaking my language, bro. From time he said to me that this game stinks of a 2-2 draw. I was like, oh, Hussam, bro. Don't get me gassed. Don't get me gassed today, bro. Because Allah, qasam billahi, if that happens, hey.
Yeah, but you need to take into consideration, yeah, that Hussam is also a really big jinx. He jinxes.
Yeah, no,
a lot of
100%.
people, wallah.
100%. Yeah. We know that.
Take it with
We
a
know
grain
that.
of salt.
Yeah, we know that he's a jinx, bro. This guy will never get away from the jinx allegations, bro. He never get from them. He's
And
always there, bro.
For some reason, I feel like someone's gonna get a red card tomorrow in that Man City Liverpool game. I don't know which of them, but somebody's gonna get a red card. I smell a Kovacic red card if he plays.
It would be Kovacic, bro. That guy's a scumbag.
I smell a red. Like if he plays, I smell a Kovacic red card. And if they don't play him, I don't.
Bro, you know what I'm hoping for?
I hope he doesn't, bro, because he's shit, man. I think Liverpool will walk
Nah.
all over him, bro. Wallah.
But do you know who I'm hoping for? Do you know what I'm hoping for? If it was one player to get a red card in that game,
Rodri.
Bro, just inject it into my veins, bro. Inject it into my veins, bro. The Rodri red card, bro. I'm taking that all day, every day, bro.
Bro, that means
I'll personally fly to Jordan and I'll meet Hussam. I'll be like, shake his hand. Shukran, ya habibi. Shukran, you made them get a red card.
Because he's going to be out of the game against us now.
Bro, he'll be out of the next freaking game. Everything, bro. Wallahi. But yeah, let's go back to Arteta. What are we giving Arteta for this one? My gaffer.
I have to give Arteta a 10 for this one, and I'll tell you why. This could have been a banana peel. His subs, the subs that he made, because when he brought in Reece Nielsen, I was like, yo, like, what are you doing? This has to be a genius move, or you're about to cost us the game. Like that's the way it seemed to me. Because I'm like, Reece hasn't had a lot of playing time, and we're tied with Brentford that is playing, dark arts, just playing rubbish football, and you're bringing in Reece. I know, he did something last season where he scored the winner and all that, but maybe that doesn't happen all the time. So I have to give it to him. Give him his flowers, man. His subs, in-game management. He 10.
The only thing as well is that he brought on. I think the fact that he brought on Reece Nelson for Trossard instead of brought him on for um Saka, because I feel like Reece Nelson on the left is better than he is on the right. That's just my personal opinion,
Mhm.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just feel like
that
he's
was a
better
good call.
on the
Yeah,
left than he is on the
that,
yeah,
right.
that was a
Do you
good
know what I
call.
mean?
Yeah.
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 And yeah, man, I agree, Deo, with what you said. I think the subs made a big impact. I think his game management today was really good. But I won't give him a 10. I will give him a 9. The only criticism I have is that
Yes.
some of the subs are coming a little bit too late. If
Mm,
you bring on some subs earlier, for example, Party, you bring him on at the 92nd minute. You bring on Zinchenko at the 79th, Jesus at the 70th, Reece Nelson at the 79th. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit too late. Just bring them on earlier. You can see that Trossard is not working. Just get him out. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to wait because he won't improve
mm,
if he's playing shit. You know what I'm saying? It's as
yeah.
simple as that. Just get him out and make your subs a little bit earlier. But apart from that, yeah, it's doing good, man. And I just want to give him the praise because hey, you know how critical I am with Arteta Assad, but him doing this with players like Kiwior and Jorginho, who are supposed to be our bench players for the last 5, 6 games, all I can give to him is praise,
Mm.
because when
No.
Party comes back, when Tomiyasu comes back, and they claim their spots again, then we have a Jorginho and a Kiwior who are ready to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, 100%, man. And listen, I agree. I think I'm gonna give him a 9. Just I agree everything that you said actually, because I think the reason why he doesn't get a 10 for me is because of how late the subs were, bro. The
Hmm.
subs were late, bro. I wanted him to do it a bit earlier, get them on. Let's try and shift the momentum our way. You know what I mean? Because they were coming onto us, pause, a few times. But yeah, listen. Big up to you guys for giving me your predictions. Oh, sorry, predictions. Give me your uh what are they called? Ratings. Big up to you guys for giving me that. Um and yeah, big up to everybody on the what's it called? Big up to everybody on the in the chat. Big up to George for the super chat. Big up to you, my brother, and big up to all the guys that are in here as well. Even the Spurs man. Big up to you guys as well. Um, we are back tomorrow watching the Liverpool game. We're back tomorrow watching the Liverpool game, so make sure to stick around and make sure to go to that one as well. And we will be there, man. We will be there. Um, well, LFC for the double nose, bro. Wallah, I'm so tired right now. It's crazy. But listen, guys, stick here right now. Yeah, stick here. I want you to um uh thank you, Natalie. Good night. Good night, Natalie. I want you guys to stick with me because I'm gonna pass you over to Stuffy. Now, what we're gonna do, yeah, what we're gonna do is this is what I want you guys to spam. I want you guys to spam this in his chat, yeah. So stick because he's doing an NBA stream, yeah. Stick to NBA. Can you guys just I've just put it in the chat. So I want you guys to just copy and paste that, yeah? Copy and paste that. I'm gonna go and do it as well. But copy and paste stick to NBA when you're in his chat, okay? I'm gonna go and do it now as well. Guys, thank you very much for sticking with me today. I appreciate all you lot. I appreciate you guys. Take care. Peace out, people. There it is.
Ciao, ciao.
Peace.